Well, hello, peeps. Um, Not everything's working well, which is what I kind of expected. But I'm glad to be back in the saddle. It's been 2 years, so not everything's going to work the way it did before. And hopefully, by the end of this trial week, I did a give me a trial offer with StreamYard, which I was on before. New owners, new all kinds of new things. So it's going to take me a minute to get up to speed. And obviously, some of the things that I had on before, like that intro, did not play as planned. But there's value in the hot mess. And I would rather make all my mistakes out in the public because, A, we don't have a whole lot of folks watching. So if there's a time to make mistakes out in public, this is the time. And B, I want you guys to be comfortable. I want you guys to think that the barrier is not that big for you to come on and give your opinion. I think it's more important now than ever. And I'm going to change up the banner here, and then I'm going to catch you up briefly. But I'm going to keep this to my promised 10 minutes, which I always have to go pretty fast because that 10 minutes goes flying by pretty quick. I am live streaming right now on 4 channels. Facebook, my profile, I've got it as an event, so people on Facebook can go in and join and see what I'm doing there. I've got it on my flagship channel, which is Startlingly True. And I've got it on Chicory Chicks, that's the branding you're seeing here. But I also have it on the What's Up Winona, which is something that I'm renaming. I'm gonna use that channel because it's the things that I'm gonna develop there are things that I developed 2 years ago, but I'm gonna give it a little bit different flavor. Mostly because I think of the time that we're in, and that's one of the reasons why I'm jumping on now, even though I've got 2 Yeti microphones and 5 other different kinds of microphones and the Stream Decks and all this other stuff packed up because I'm in the middle of a move again. And some of this stuff may come out. I may find it so I can hobble this together. But that's not what is important to go live now. I'm going to share. We're going to go here. Let's see if I can do this. See if this works. We're going to go here and see. Come on, add this and this. Well, let's try this. See, it's like, okay, we're still learning on this one. So I'm going to remove. There we go. That'll work. They've changed it. So I know they've changed it. I know there's going to be glitches, but that's okay. I'm going to muddle through this because the important thing is to get clips that we can then clip and then spread on other media. And even though right now I'm doing Facebook and 3 different YouTube channels, it's going to be more niched after this. I'm just waking up the channels. Hopefully, all these will go out to my Blue Sky and TikTok, as well as only 1, possibly 2 YouTube channels, depending on the topic. For instance, I'm a huge book reader. If it's memoir or op-ed pieces in general, essays, that kind of thing, you're going to see that on Startlingly True. If I'm talking about books that are more fiction, or I'm talking to authors about their author experience, that's going to be Chicory Chicks. If I'm going to be talking politics and civics and civic education and that sort of thing, that's going to be on that 3rd channel, which was previously known as, right? Not Prince, but previously known as What's Up Winona. And I came up with Civically Yours. I did find out that there is another channel named after that, but it's just a legacy channel. It's like 1 video, and they're never going to use it again. So I'm going to muddle through that this week and make a decision. And I also came up with the fact that, and that's our Kathy McGowan quote there, don't even get elected. So I know a lot of folks are excited about what goes on. What fresh hell is this? The Dorothy Parker quote. You wake up every day with some level of anxiety about what we're going to have to face, that, never before seen kind of stuff. I'm not a fork in the socket type of person. I'm this is interesting. What does this mean? What can we do about it? And since for those of you who don't know, I've been disabled since I was the pedestrian in the crosswalk. So the activism that I did before, the employment that I did before kind of went to a halt. So that's one of the reasons why I was developing this as an alternate way for me to make good trouble, and so I'm not wanting to get elected, but I'm wanting to help convince you guys that you guys need to be elected. I want to encourage you guys to go out there. And when I say that, and this is what this channel is for, and yes, I am definitely really hyper concerned with Minnesota. I'm super concerned with especially Congressional District 1, because that's where I vote. And I've got 6 years invested into that part of Minnesota. Although I've also, want to cast out. I'm not saying that that's all it's going to be focused on, but I'm saying that that's the epicenter, and then we kind of go out from there. I'm also saying that I want to hear all kinds of voices. I don't want people just to agree with me. I want to be challenged, because I like to challenge myself. I want to hear that other people's perspectives, so I can see my own blind spots. That's helpful to me. I don't find that something that is, some people get, get umbrage. There's a sense of umbrage when somebody challenges you, and to me, it's like, ooh, thank you. I didn't see that. Now I can encourage you to run, and I can disagree with you, as long as, and this is where I hope this is my kind of core value set, and that is here's on tyranny, and here is Constitution of the United States. In my life, I have voted Republican, Independent, Green, all sorts of things. Yes, I was raised by my dyed-in-the-wool Democratic grandma who thought that Hubert Humphrey was the epitome of all what politicians should be. And that's definitely dating myself, but my hair already did that. So, and I grew up, or I got my start in Minnesota politics by volunteering for former Senator Paul Wellstone's campaign for Senate, and also am an alum of Camp Wellstone. And when I went to Camp Wellstone, Paul had that same idea. It's like, yes, sure, I'm a progressive populist, I'm a prairie populist, progressive prairie populist. That's me. That doesn't mean that I don't want to hear your voice. That doesn't mean that I endorse you if I had you come on either, even if we do agree. So there's going to be gradients to this, but I want to have a vibrant conversation. And that's what this is about. That's why I'm waking up the channels now. And I'm trying to get used to this new StreamYard so that we can have a sandbox to play in. Because if I have to learn this stuff, and it takes everything is a learning curve, I want you guys to be able to have this too. So I'm going to be flooding the zone in the next week, because this is the free plan. I'm not going to have, and I got to get used to it. So I'm going to be making a mess. I will not be streaming live on all 3 channels. Just like I said, one at a time from here on out. I just wanted to wake them all up, and Nixie is definitely woken up. And I want you to wake up the possibilities to you guys, because I don't want. The reason why I'm going to go live is because I can't edit. Right, live is live. You can edit afterwards, but not while you're doing it. And a lot of times we have those barriers of, I'm not going to say it until it's perfect. That's not happening here. If something's important right now, especially right now, we need to be saying stuff out there, and we need to be getting the word out. And I will be demonstrating that more as I do more live streams, especially on the Civically Yours, which is the working title I've got for the civics channel. And I've got all kinds of plans, and and that's what you're gonna be hearing from me next. And my 10 minutes is up, and these are gonna be done in 10-minute increments because we all don't have any more time than that. We don't. And that way you know what to expect when you see me hop on. And we can go from there. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.